My computer did not want to run this game because it kept registering it as a virus, which I feel like is pretty on brand for today's endeavors. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm not in the best of headspaces right now. I'm also not in the best of moods. I always get like this the day after my birthday. My birthday was yesterday. Was definitely not the best of days for me, unfortunately. I just don't feel that good. I'm also not even gonna hold you. I was drinking pretty heavily yesterday, and I still feel a little nice right now, but I am greatly more sober than I was yesterday. It's also, might I add, 4 in the morning. I really couldn't sleep because I woke up in a cold sweat and a panic. So you know what I'm gonna do, given that I'm not in the best of headspaces right now? I'm gonna play some games that are likely gonna make it a lot worse for me. Yes, that's exactly what I'm gonna do today. Like I said, it is 4 in the morning, so I do kind of have to be a little bit quiet. I do live alone, but I have neighbors on every side of me. Okay, so, oh wow. Can we not go in here? What's with the birds? They look like the birds my parents used to have when they lived in California. They had two parakeets. Oh wow, is it the next day already? I didn't even finish exploring the house. So we appear to live in absolute squalor. We do have a pair of Tims. Our blinds aren't even closed all the way and it's nighttime. Oh, it's the next day. I just realized it's like the next day. Can I go in any of these doors? It's kind of hard to control the character in this game. We move with such a fluidity. Oh, this is our bedroom? What the fuck? The lamp doesn't even want to work for us. We boarded up our window? So why did we board up one window but not the other one? Shouldn't we have boarded up this one too? It's not really allowing me to move that well. Okay, I can't leave. I can't go in here. Okay, well, it's the next day. It's looking like the cops are outside. It's on the 21st of September. Do you guys remember? Is the officer he's trying to talk to us? Oh my God. There's like a fucking body that looks like the Statue of Liberty on our mattress. We took him to our penthouse and we apparently freaked it. And then the cops are outside. Well, it's looking like it's my last day out here, you guys. How did they even know that guy's dead? That guy could just be really bundled up in that sheet. How do we know he's dead? He could be fucking alive. How do we know he's dead? He looks like a fucking statue. He could just be asleep. Well, that could also be an indicator that he is in fact dead. Someone is also crying really hard. So, okay, well, let's look at that. Ooh, I'm not sure I can even show this game on YouTube. Not sure I can even show this video, if I'm being honest. Well, I guess if you guys are seeing this in the first segment of the video, it made the cut. So it's now the 22nd of September. Why did we take down our parakeet picture? What did the parakeets do wrong? We left the other one up? Can I leave? So apparently, what did the police do if they apparently didn't save the guy? Okay, so it's been a week. I'm not sure if you guys can hear it. There is some music in the background. There's like a chainsaw going off. I'm probably gonna have to mute the sound because there is a song playing, but there's a chainsaw going off. Okay, so, well, the game automatically closed out, so that was September 1999. There's definitely a story there, but honestly, I do have one theory as to what could possibly be going on in this game. So I didn't mention it while I was playing the game itself, but there's a lot of religious imagery and elements of religion in that person's house. They had a lot of crosses above their door and they had a portrait of Jesus being crucified by their front door. Also, after they did murder that person, the audio is going to be muted, unfortunately, because there was a song playing in the background, but they were crying after they murdered that person. So they're capable of feeling some sense of guilt. And my theory is it's someone experiencing a religious psychosis and they possibly murdered that person in some means of a sacrifice or some sort of a sacrilegious way. That's just a theory that I honestly have, and I feel as though he took the portrait of the two birds down because he felt as though he disappointed them. My main question is, why is there so many parakeet pictures? We had no furniture and we were living in squalor. How were we paying our rent? Where did we find that individual that we took back to our penthouse and freaked? And moving on to the next game. So this kind of takes us back to the Newgrounds era. So here we have Covetous, and to the best of my understanding, we play as a single cell organism. We are a symbiotic parasitic twin trying to consume our host. By some kind of miracle, I was given another chance at life. Oh, wow, we move really slow. This is like when I used to play Among Us, and the jackass moderator admin who started the lobby would set the speed at like 0.679 and just expect us to be okay with that. There's also a pretty funky tune playing in the background. I'm probably not going to mute the music, but I am probably going to turn it down. I was the forgotten cell, left to die in the flesh of my brother. I mean, he still has a big old smile on his face. He can't be having too bad of a time. I can't get past how slow I'm moving. Now, this is an old game. This game is, I think, 12 years old at this point. I felt myself become thick and lump, growing into the form that was robbed from me. But our brother is still having a pretty good time. He's really enjoying this. Maybe he's getting a thrill. Maybe our brother is a bug chaser and this is what he wants. This is the fate that he wants. I'm so hungry. Oh, see, this is when he's not exactly having the best of times. He's starting to not fuck with us anymore as we gain power and substance from his being. To thrive is to eat. I must continue consuming my host, my ignorant kin. Oh, we're getting bigger. We're like the size of a small cat. We kind of look like one too. What kind of God gives entity just to let me die again, tucked beneath a kidney and fat? I love you, my sweet brother, my forgiving host. Oh wow, it's this siren music playing. This siren. Fuck and eat, you cunt shit pig. See, that wasn't nice. That's not nice. This is really hurting my eyes. It's also hurting my ears. This is very unpleasant. I never desired wealth or status, just existence. Oh, wow. Do we have to? Oh, existence, let me be known. So that was Covetous. I am definitely going to put a flash warning before this one. I wasn't expecting that. That actually made my eyes hurt a little bit. I'm seeing flashing colors right now as I look at my computer screen in the dark room I'm in. Yeah, definitely touches on existentialism and themes of wanting to live, wanting to be chosen, to be given an existence in this world. And I feel like that's something that we've all pondered on before in the past. We're going to move on to the next game. So, this is the terrible whiteness of Appalachian nights. I have a family, a space. I met my husband, Mark. Press space to continue. 20 years ago now. We have 2 children. Jack is my youngest. Rose is in secondary school now. All my days run into one another. There's little to do but sleep. You feel tired. Okay, so we are the letter K. I can sleep in. I should have a nap. Do we have a sleeping disorder? We are rather tired a lot. So this appears to be a layout of our house. It's Monday. So this is my son's bedroom. That's our room. This is probably our daughter's room. Oh, that's the bathroom. This is the kitchen. This is probably the dining room, right? Yes, the dining room. Do our kids share a room? This is the living room. Okay, kind of a funky layout of the house. Oh, this is our daughter's bedroom. I shouldn't root around here. It's my house. I can go in whatever room I want. So let's have a nap. There's nothing to do but sleep. Oh, so where is our bed at then? This is... Jack can take care of himself. There's nothing to do. They're eating now. I'll nap a bit. I'm very tired. Well, I'd love to jump in the bed. I'm assuming this is the bed right here. There's nothing on TV. I hear screaming. Oh, it's our son. He's crying. Please wake up, Jack. Wake up and stop screaming. Okay, so it's the next day. Like she said, there's not much to do. Our husband is apparently laying in the bed. I'm afraid. Finally, I can sleep. She's fast asleep. It's probably 6:30 in the morning, I'm assuming. I'm afraid for whatever reason. I'm very scared, I'm guessing. Finally, I can sleep. I should have a nap. Okay, so there's no M up here, so our husband is probably at work. I don't see our son. I don't see our daughter either, so we're the only person in the house. And I should beat my shit crazy style if I'm being honest. But we'll settle for a nap. There's nothing to do but sleep. I should play with Jack. Oh, it looks like he's in the living room. She keeps saying there's nothing to do, like she doesn't want to play with her kids. You shouldn't get into fights. Am I fighting with the fucking toddler? I tried to play with him. He apparently was beating me up. I just got beat up by my toddler son. He's watching TV. He keeps his room so tidy. So how old is this child? I thought he was a toddler. Jack can take care of himself. There's nothing to do, so I guess I'm gonna go to bed. They're eating now. I'll nap in a bit. I'm so tired. There's nothing on TV. I'll get an early night. The kids are in bed so I can sleep. I hear screaming. Oh, this time it's our daughter. Why are my children so traumatized? What's happening, Rose? What are you going through? Most traumatized family alive. Is my husband gonna start screaming next? I'm afraid once more. So I'm noticing the theme of whenever our husband is home, or whenever we're around our husband, we feel scared. That's very concerning. Finally, I can sleep. Finally, I can sleep. I should talk with Rose. So it looks like both of my kids are in the living room watching TV. Yeah, I should ask them, like, why are they fucking scared and screaming and waking up like I fucking am? Have a good day at school? Don't fight with your sister. Definitely sensing some not too good themes occurring within this family. I can sleep now that Rose is back. I'm very tired. There's nothing on TV. It's too early to sleep. Oh, I guess we have standards for once. I'll leave Mark to eat. I hear screaming. So this time, yes, it is our husband. Wake up, Mark, please. I can't bear to see you like this. I'm once more afraid. So it's all of us. Why are we so traumatized? I should have a nap. There's nothing to do but sleep. Do I even fucking ever eat? Do I attempt to do anything with my life? There's nothing to do but sleep. Bedtime. Oh my, we've got some Hooters on our chest. We've got some Hooters now. Okay. Oh wow, I definitely cannot show this. I definitely cannot show this. So, there's an act that two people who love each other very much partake in, occurring on the screen. I don't know how much of this I'm gonna blur out and how much I can show. Damn, all it took was 9 strokes to get him like that. I don't know how much of this I can show either. This is arguably worse. I believe that is it. So that was the terrible whiteness of the Appalachian Nights. I have a theory on kind of what the family was going through. So, pretty sure I can't say this word, but I also am not of the belief that these types of words should be censored, especially on public platforms such as YouTube. But you are even slightly or loosely knowledgeable of the Appalachian, there does tend to be a heavy population of white supremacists who reside there. So there are things like Nazism, the Klan, extremist groups of that nature that heavily reside in that area and populate the Appalachian. It's very unfortunate. It's not something that's brought up too often whenever the conversation of the Appalachian is mentioned. Everyone always mentions the supernatural aspects and more so never the historical aspects. It's always portrayed in media, I feel, to be, like I said, very supernatural in nature. But a lot of people often leave out the fact that yeah, they weren't too kind to people of color and minorities in that area, and they're still not to this day. So, my theory on why they were scared is either I have two theories. Either the husband was one of those extremist individuals who would subject his wife and his family to just very demeaning and degrading things seeing as though that both our kids were equally as traumatized. So we were scared, the wife, and then also our kids were traumatized. I feel like he was subjecting his wife to fantasy of his, and he quite literally got off on degrading that poor woman. And there's no telling what he's probably done to the kids. And I feel like he finds pleasure and he finds amusement in that type of have to I have to really tiptoe around how I say this, but he finds pleasure in those types of things because it stems from a trauma that he has that's specific to him. And I feel like he was, you know, didn't quite get the didn't quite pick up on the fact or the idea that he was a good dad, seeing as though it was mainly the wife who was the main caretaker of the family. Whenever he was in the bedroom with us, we were always afraid. So that's a theory that I have. The second theory that I have is that it's not the dad being the main abuser of the family dynamic. It's not the father who's taking advantage of his wife and clearly mistreating his kids, but it's rather someone or a group of people who run in their home and have done that to them before. So either there's a group of people or a person out there that keeps returning to their residence to inflict I don't even know if you could call this a fantasy. I hate using that word because I very much so picking up on some non-consensualism. So I don't want to call it a fantasy. I don't want to definitely give power to that, but it's probably a group of people or a person coming in their house and then enacting these things on the family, which is why the kids were waking up in fucking cold sweats and screaming at night, and the husband was as well. So that's my second theory. Pretty, very sad game. Some jokes were cracked and some laughs were maybe had, but very sad game. I definitely know the feeling of when all your days blend together. So that's that game. I'm probably gonna play one more. So I'll be right back, you guys. Okay, so this is probably gonna be the last game of the night. Here we have Orange Roulette. So if you don't know, this is another Newgrounds game. This game is about 13 years old. This is what inspired Buckshot Roulette, which I'm also gonna eventually end up playing in the future. To the best of my knowledge, once more, we are playing as we got kidnapped and we're being trafficked and we're proposed a deal that we can escape. We just have to win a few rounds of roulette. So let's go ahead and get right into it. This game is intended for. Man, do you guys know who I am? I'm playing this in a dark ass room right now. Don't use bananas or other dangerous objects in this fashion. What are we gonna do with the banana? There's one player. Iron, orange. Oh, there's different games? Well, it's just me, so click to change the head. Oh, you can customize your shit in this game? How I feel right now. Do we want to look a little mischievous and a little scandalous? Or, yeah, I want to look like this because this is how I feel right now, honestly. Okay, so, I don't entirely know how to play this game, not even gonna lie. So we have the option to shoot this motherfucker or shoot ourselves. I'm gonna shoot him, the fuck? Oh, damn. Oh, how'd I blow my brains out that fast? So I should have shot myself? We apparently have like 6 chances to do this. I'm gonna continue looking like how the fuck I was looking. Oh, I don't have the option to select that anymore? What? Well, now this is how I feel, so we're gonna go with this one. Okay, so is he gonna decide to shoot himself? He did what I should have done. Okay, I got lucky. I've never played Roulette before, but I have had a few people pull a gun out on me, I will say that. One being my alleged best friend. Oh, spin that hoe. Ooh, shoot him. He got lucky. I don't think I'm gonna get lucky. I did though! So yeah, my alleged best friend. This was someone who I was very, very close to in high school. I had to restart, you guys. I sucked so bad the first time around. I had to restart. Yeah, you already know what we're gonna look like because I feel cursed. I feel very cursed right now. Oh my god, you mean I'm the first round? What? The first round? I gotta stop with this bad luck. And he's looking at me like, oh yeah, you smart son of a bitch. You could never recreate this. Shoot him. I haven't shot one person yet. Oh my god. Okay, well, I got lucky. The game is probably starting to feel bad for me. So, yeah, when I was in high school, I was friends with this very peculiar individual. This person was honestly okay, I survived. I didn't think I was gonna survive. There were several things wrong with this person. The main thing being, and what mostly all the troubles and our 8 year long friendship could have boiled down to was this person was extremely jealous of me. Extremely jealous of me. Oh, I finally shot someone. Yes, my first body. Okay, so we got a very smug looking son of a bitch. Let's change how we look. Yeah, mimic his smugness. Don't show fear. Do not back down. But this person was very jealous of me, and that was the root of most of the issues in our friendship was she just couldn't contain her jealousy, and I really hate to say that because I hate to make it seem like I'm this just big, amazing. Oh, he killed himself. Okay, yes, I won. I hate to make myself sound like I'm this big, extravagant, amazing person and whatnot. I never want to come off that way. I'm not like that as a person at all. But can I get away with shooting him? Okay, my luck better not run out. Please, please. Okay, it didn't run out. He looks unsure. Okay, well, I don't think I'm gonna get that lucky. We're gonna spin the cylinder and then we're gonna pull the trigger. Okay, I survived. So yeah, she very much so is very jealous of me. And I remember uh, kind of torn here. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I just so happened to get lucky. I just so happened to get lucky. Can he please die? He did. Yes, he died. Okay, so we're having luck with that smug grin on our face. I'm gonna keep it. I would go over her house every day after school because I kind of moved around a lot in high school. I don't want to get into the reason why because it's very depressing. I'm already pretty sad, but I would come home with her every day and just go over her house. And then my dad would pick me up from her house around like 9 or 10. Some nights I would just sleep over. It wasn't at the expense of anything too great because a lot of bad things did happen to me in that situation. But, okay, yes, I survived. This was another occasion when I went home with her after school. He decided to shoot me! And that's why you died. Aha. And that's why you died. Okay, we're almost there. Yeah, keep cheesing at that son of a bitch. Look at the fear in his eyes. I remember I was sitting on the sofa. My brother was with us for some reason. My brother is a couple years older than us, but he was with us on this occasion. I guess he didn't have anywhere that he wanted to go, so he just came with us. Oh my God, there's no way I won. Okay, we have one more round. One more round. And as we're sitting on the sofa, we're in her living room. Her parents weren't home. Her parents didn't get off till like later in the evening, basically. So for a couple of hours, we were always by ourselves. It's when a lot of bad things took place too. We were talking about something. I believe we were talking about GTA because we were playing GTA on her brother's computer at the time. And I think that's what we were talking about. And we started talking about different types of guns that the player can own in GTA. And I just remember she was like, "Oh, there's something that I'd like to show you guys." So she gets off of the sofa. Oh no, damn it. I was getting so close. It's okay. I have like four other lives. Four other lives. I can't keep that cheese and grin no more. I can look mad. I don't want to look scared. Let's look a little hopeful. Put a little hope within us. She gets up, she walks over to the coat closet. And mind you, the living room's open concept. There's nowhere you can run. It's like a big open square. So if someone's gonna pull something out on you, you can't really go anywhere. You just gotta dodge the shit and hope for the best. She walks over to her coat closet. This bitch pulled out a fucking rifle and loaded it in front of me and my brother. And my brother, to this day, this still makes me laugh. My brother's response to seeing the rifle was, "Is that hoe real?" That was all my brother said. And that still to this day makes me laugh. But she gets the rifle out the closet, points it at both of us, and mind you, it's loaded. It's fucking loaded. So I threw my hands up and I was like, "Whoa, like, are you sure you wanna kinda do this? See, I don't think you should be at least pointing it at us. You can show us the shit, but why are you pointing it at us?" So yeah, she pointed the gun at us. I threw my hands up. The whole time, she's just laughing. Wasn't shit funny. I was genuinely kind of scared and immediately wanted to go home. Didn't think I was gonna go home this night. So that happened. She did put. Oh no, he killed me. He killed me. Man, that fucker. Okay, I have one. Are you mean to tell me I can't win just one more time? Okay, I have three more times to die. Okay, I'm mimicking that son of a bitch. Yeah, he's looking at me, I'm looking at him. Hey, my boy. Hey, hey. Damn, he got lucky. I don't think I could ever get that lucky. Well, I feel like it'd be smart to spin the cylinder. He pointed that hole at me, so I'm gonna point it back at him. Damn it. That just fucked myself. I didn't. I did get lucky. She eventually puts the gun away. She puts it back in the coat closet, but the vibe completely shifted. Rightfully so, for the rest of the day. Mind you, I didn't have anywhere else I could go after school. It was either I waited on campus for until like 9 o'clock at night, or I went home with her, so I had nowhere else to go. And me and my brother didn't have a car at the time. We would catch the bus back to her place. We'd just ride the bus back with her. And I just remember feeling like, damn, I gotta find somewhere else to start hanging out after school because I don't think we can do this anymore. Okay, I think I won. I won. I won because he killed himself. Okay, yes. Yes, I won. That's all that matters. So that was Orange Roulette. I don't really have any final thoughts or anything about the game. It's just one of those. This is no disrespect to the dev, of course, or no disrespect to anyone who's uploaded their work on Newgrounds, but I call them scum games. whenever it's like one of those really disturbing flash games or one of those just really kind of fucked up, horror inclined, even bizarre surrealist at times, those types of games, I call them scum games. It's like when I'm watching a really fucked up movie, I call it a scum fuck film. It's not disrespect to the creators, the craft, or the genre itself. It's just what I refer to them as. And I definitely do see myself playing more Newgrounds games because despite what people might tell you, fuck what they heard, there's definitely some peak on Newgrounds. We can respect the craft, we can respect the platform. I know there's a lot of divisive opinions on Newgrounds because there definitely have been some very edgy works of art uploaded to Newgrounds, but I'm gonna deviate away from that and definitely stick to finding more scum games on the platform. As soon as the sun comes up, I'm probably gonna go for a walk because I do still feel extremely anxious. I just want my heart to stop beating out of my chest. So I'm probably just gonna take a cold shower once the sun rises and then just go for a walk. Just something to clear my mind and to get me to stop thinking about everything at 100 miles an hour. I'm pretty sure I feel better. I probably just need to sleep. Like I said, I need to go for a walk. Probably need to eat something. That's not alcohol. So I'm definitely gonna do that as well. That's pretty much all I have to say, you guys, and yeah.
Put it in the bag, put it in the bag. Put it in the bag, put it in the bag. Yeah, 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 yeah. Put it in the bag, put it in the bag.